What up guys, it is Justice here, welcome to another video. This is essentially a Slayer guide. It's utilizing the Revolution bar to its max with the chain ability, and it's with a magic setup. Most people use dry goals here, so this is a different method if you want to train up your magic experience, or if you just prefer magic over melee. This is a very good experience per hour as well. I'm utilizing seismics, however you can also use Virtus or Abyssal Wand. Now on your ability bar there's a little dial which is your combat settings. If you right click that you can set up your bar automatically to whatever main hand weapon you've got, so in this case magic. Make sure you've got the chain ability on the first slot. Now yes, Abyssal Demons are weaker or weak to melee, however with the magic they have the benefits of Sunshine which lasts for 30 seconds with 50% bonus damage. Also you have the ability, the chain ability, which makes it a bit more AFKable than meleeing, and that is also a variable which comes into consideration when I slay. I like to be as AFK'd as possible, which is why I absolutely love Revolution. As you can see with my Revolution bar down in the bottom left hand corner, I am wearing the Abyssal Mask, which allows me to get the Abyssal Demon task as you saw on screen there. I've literally got about 45 minutes before the game ticks over. It's about 11:15 at the moment on a Sunday evening. So I'm going to try and get this task done ASAP within 45 minutes. I've got 236 of them. That's quite a lot of Abyssal Demons to get killed. So I'll see how fast I can do it now with Seismic 1 and Orb, and I'll track the speed and time. Now in my opinion, the best place to go to kill Abyssal Demons is the Slayer Tower. The reason for that is because you can speak to my good friend Marcus there, as you saw outside the Slayer Tower, and you can get a contract from him. This gives you bonus damage whilst you're on a task within the Slayer Tower, and it also gives you if you hand in your contract at the end of the task, it gives you combat bonus experience there as well, which goes directly onto your level. So it's always nice just to get that little bit of extra experience, which Slayer has always been good for, helping you train those other skills like summoning, constitution, your combat skill which you're using, and nowadays agility, which I have not wearing my Silverhawk boots at the moment. I did forget to put those on. Now you'll see the method that I am using for this. I'm using Sunshine as frequently as possible. I'm also going to move the chain ability to number 1 on my keybind soon. You'll see later on in this footage. The reason for that is because I want to try and use that as frequently as possible to make this as AFKable as possible. With the chain ability, it will duplicate the hit against surrounding targets. So essentially you will target a couple of other Abyssal Demons, which will allow you to AFK the task a little bit more than usual. And there you go, as you can see, my chain ability is on keybind number 1. I've also got Infernal Urns in my inventory. All of those won't even be filled up the speed I'm killing them, and there's only 236 of them, but quite a few of them will get filled up. It's always handy to have some Infernal Urns in your inventory. That gives you that extra prayer experience, which is always handy and useful. There again, Slayer again, training up other skills. Definitely very efficient to do Slayer for multiple things. I personally didn't do Slayer for my charms. The reason for that though is because Revolution wasn't out at that point, and it was just general ability spamming, and that's not what I like to do at all. I only like to do that PVM high level bosses because it's more meaningful. You're trying to max out the DPS. Here it just seemed absolutely pointless, so I'm very glad Revolution mode actually got launched into the game. Now, I did complete the task here. 36 minutes it took me to kill 236 Abyssal Demons, which was quite a lot of experience in that time. However, just to get more accuracy, the next day I did go to the Abyssal Demons again, which you'll see the footage in a second. And also, as you can see, I upgraded my Abyssal Mask now to the top end, I think it is. I'm not sure whether now it's worth doing, whether it's worth upgrading it anymore. Therefore, I'm going to be wearing my Slayer helmet in future for Abyssal Demon tasks. I'm not really bothered with checking the kill amount. However, I'm going to go and go to the next day now, and where I'm doing the Slayer task again, and I'm tracking it now with a stopwatch timer within the inventory to prove basically how long it's taking. I'm going to track 20 minutes, see how many I can kill within 20 minutes, times it by 3 to get your hourly rate. So yeah, it'll be more accurate for you guys as well in terms of tracking the experience per hour. So yeah, as you can see, 184 Abyssal Demons to go. And I've started my timer, and as you can see I'm killing Abyssal Demons now, so I'm going to track it throughout it. I'll let you know different periods, so 6 minutes in, 10 minutes in, etc. And I'll just keep stopping and starting it throughout this footage. Alright, so 20 minutes is up guys. Abyssal Demons, absolutely been ripping them to shreds with seismics. I'm just going to check how many kills, so 17 left from 184. So that's pretty good going, guys. It's quite hard actually remembering to keep pressing the start timer, so I had to fiddle about with it, but I did get it accurate in the end. So that's 167 Abyssal Demons in 20 minutes, which if you accumulate that to an hour, that's 501 Abyssal Demons within an hour. And the experience per Abyssal Demon here at the Slayer Tower is 332.5, and that's about 20% extra than normal because you're completing it within the tower with the contract from Marcus. Now remember, I did not pick up any drops throughout this, okay? I was trying to maximize experience, so you've got to weigh up your options and balance it out, cost-benefit analysis. If you want to pick up those drops, pick them up. I probably will be in the future because I'm building up a little bit of a Slayer tab, nothing huge. Some tasks I really don't pick up drops because, again, I am really concentrating on the experience here with this series. However, let's have a look at the experience gain, shall we? 501 Abyssal Demons with that extra bonus experience from completing it on the Slayer Tower. That's a whopping amount of 167k Slayer experience per hour here. Again, pretty much the same as Eretz. You can see the difference Seismic is making here. However, this method works just as well for Virtus, for example, or even the Abyssal Wand and Orb. Just slightly less experience per hour. Probably around 40 to 50k experience less potentially, but you're still looking at 100k plus per hour. As I'm taking advantage of Concentrated Blast as well throughout this, you want to be using dual wielded. Remember to set up your ability bar similar to mine to maximize those experience gains, making sure to have the chain ability on the first slot of your ability bar. Again, be sure to wear your Silverhawk boots just to gain agility experience along the way. I hope you find this video informative and helpful. Thanks for watching. Rate this video if you did, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. And just before I head off, on the Spotlight video is a similar video to this one, which will be the Eretz 170k Slayer experience per hour. So if you haven't checked that out, definitely worthwhile to go and see what methods I was using there. And you can also check out my previous video if you haven't yet. So thanks for watching, guys. If you're a new viewer, click Virago's face in the bottom left hand corner, and I'll see you in my next video. Happy scaping!